Hello Transformers fans, today we have some bad news for Transformers Rise of the Beasts involving a delay to the release of the movie. Speculation that Rise of the Beasts would be delayed has been going on for some time. The movie was initially announced by Paramount to be heading for a June 2022 release date. However, plenty of doubt around the date have been brought up. Going back just a few months, reports of a rumoured pushback had come up, with the movie listed for a December 2022 release from a recent copyright entry. This report went unconfirmed by Paramount, with the initial release date still remaining advertised across social platforms, so this led us to believe that the movie was still on track. Unfortunately, the news finally came, that Rise of the Beasts was officially announced to be delayed. It won't be pushed back to December 2022, but instead it will be pushed back by a whole year, to June 9th, 2023. So that means that Transformers Rise of the Beast was initially set for June 24th, 2022, is now coming out on June 9th, 2023, approximately 1 year on from the original date. This news was broke by many news sites including Deadline, who had this to say. This just in from Paramount, Transformers Rise of the Beast will no longer be opening on June 24th, 2022, rather June 9th, 2023. Rise of the Beast is directed by Stephen Caple Jr. and stars Anthony Ramos, Dominic Fishback, Luna Lauren Velez, Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime, and Ron Perlman as Optimus Primal. The pick leaves behind a weekend where Sony has the Reese Witherspoon drama production Where the Crawdads Sing, and heads to a date where it'll be up against an untitled Universal event film. So that was from Deadline. The official Transformers Twitter account has also reflected this change, now advertising the new release date on the account. Now before we all start getting worried and panicking, it's not just Transformers Rise of the Beast that has been delayed. Paramount's new Star Trek movie will move from June 9th, 2023 to December 22nd, 2023. So Rise of the Beast is actually taking the place of the date that was supposed to be reserved for this Star Trek project. The chances that this movie would be delayed have always seemed likely, but it's quite shocking that it has been pushed back so far. So why has this pushback happened? Why the need for such a drastic change? Well, I think we can assume that Paramount will be hoping that people will be more willing to go to the theatres in 2023. There is still some uncertainty about where the world will be next year. The movie will also not have to go up against such big movies set for next year. Had Rise of the Beast stuck to June 2022, it would have seen it compete against the likes of Jurassic World Dominion. If it had moved to December, then it would be in the same space as Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, and Avatar 2. Going up against any of these movies could have proven a poor performance at the box office for Rise of the Beasts. There are still some big movies coming out in June 2023. Shazam! Fury of the Gods, Indiana Jones 5 are both slated for that month, as well as this untitled Universal movie. I personally would say that Rise of the Beast will fare better against those movies that I previously mentioned. Let's also not rule out that a lot can still change between now and then, and it will be interesting to see how this situation plays out. It is quite disappointing that the movie has been pushed back, especially now we have to wait a whole year. I think everybody was getting excited, and it seemed we didn't have long to wait. On the flip side, this means that Paramount can really concentrate on making this movie as good as it can be. If any reshoots are needed, then there will be more than enough time to make that happen. It also might mean that we'll get a longer marketing campaign, and new things will be revealed to keep the momentum from all the filming that we saw in Montreal and Peru. So what do you think of this news? Are you surprised? Or did you expect a delay? And how disappointed are you by the news of the delay? Make sure you leave us a comment, why not drop a like on this video, and until the next one, thanks for watching.